Right, what up? Alright, we got one person in, so let's go ahead and get this thing cracking. Peace, love, health, and well vibe tribe. Like and subscribe, help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. I am psyched. You almost got me. Not important, but what is important is the fact that I'm here on behalf of Sacred Self Healing Center, where the heart is the center for healing. Understand when you come here, this is spa day for the soul, chicken noodle soup for the spirit, and mani and petties for the ego. All right. I got to give a warning that this is a hard hat area and self-development is the construction site. All right. So here on this particular transmission to the Vibe Tribe, peace, love, health, and wealth to everybody, whether you're watching this on a replay or not. If y'all can help me with the timestamps, that'd be great. Because so what I'm going to be doing from now on is my daily reading is going to be a general, a love, and a money reading. Back to the old style. But what I'm going to do is, instead of doing it on the YouTube shorts, I'm going to do it all three live. And then we're going to come back with a separate transmission that we're going to call the after party or whatever you want to call it. And that's where we relax, have fun, chit chat, do individual readings. Okay, so the first transmission is going to be the collective reading again, and then the one after is going to be the one where we do the individuals. Okay, so with that being said, today's reading is for Friday, May 27, 2025, which carries the vibration of the number 6. Okay, so if you add all of the numbers up and reduce them down, you get the number 6. Okay, so the number 6 brings to our focus healing, balance, relationships, and responsibility. All right, 6 days asks us to restore harmony, especially where things feel off kilter, especially emotionally or mentally. All right. As we tune into today's cards, we are reminded that peace is always possible, but it often comes after courageous encounters with truth. Okay, so the first card we have here for the collective reading is going to be the 7 of Swords. Okay, the 7 of Swords, really quick, when you break down the 2, the 7 and the sword, the 7 we already know is completion, whether it's on the physical plane or on the spiritual plane. It denotes mastery, solutions to problems, etc., etc., etc. Okay, and then we know that the swords is the air element. What up? The air element is all about the mental prowess of a person. Oh, I forgot the timestamp. Man, I forgot the timestamp. All right, so the 7 of Swords calls us to pay close attention of something in our world may not be as it appears, whether it's an external situation or something we've been avoiding within ourselves. This card is a card of strategic withdrawal, of keeping things close to our chest, and even self-deception. All right. Today we are being guided to see beyond illusions. The number 6 wants harmony, but true harmony only grows from honesty. All right. So we're being asked, where are we not being fully transparent with others or even with ourselves? It's time to reclaim our voice, and it's time to make our actions align with our integrity. And I almost forgot, today's affirmation is going to be, we see truth clearly now. Okay, we see truth clearly now. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the financial card of the day. Excuse me, I don't even know where that came from. And that's going to be the Ace of Swords. All right, so aces are about divine new beginnings, and then again, the swords here is the mental aspect or the mental prowess of a person. What's up, y'all? Let's get them hearts up in the chat, man, on a collective reading. All right, I know y'all taking notes. I know y'all paying close attention, but in between taking notes and whatnot, please, 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 please Keep those hearts coming, right? Keep the bots, feed the bots, all right? Feed the bots, because the bots going to help us get paid, all right? So in the financial realm, the Ace of Swords brings a breakthrough type of energy. A clear path moving forward is opening, perhaps even through a conversation, decision, or a mental shift. All right. If there's been any confusion around money, work, or business in its entirety, right? This card cuts through the fog. All right. Epiphanies, aha moments, etc., etc., etc. We're being encouraged to use discernment and speak truthfully. All right. We're being called to speak truthfully, especially in contracts, negotiations, and strategic planning. The number 6, right? Remember today, Friday is going to be a 6th day. The number 6 supports building solid foundations. Excuse me. And the Ace of Swords gives us the mental clarity to do just that. Let's not hesitate to act when the insight comes, and clarity is currency today. Okay? Clarity is currency. All right? So I like those 2 cards so far. All right. So heavy aspect of the mental prowess. Okay, so we got actually 8 swords here as we move towards the love oracle reading. So that 8 swords here on the screen is telling me that it's something that we need to take action on right now. All right, no more waiting around. You got to make up your mind to do it, and just do it. All right, no more holding back. All right. So we got 3 cards here. We got abandoned, left out, walked away cold, emotional storm, which talks about turmoil, unstable, and someone being affected, and commitment, right? That's marriage, promises, and fidelity. All right. So it looked like we're going to be making some progress here, whether we in a relationship or not. Right, so let's start off with the singles reading, and then we're going to go for the committed ones, okay? So today we may feel echoes of the past resurfacing, especially around rejection or emotional disconnection. The abandoned card may be pointing out to past wounds where we were left out, ghosted, or made to feel unworthy. The emotional storm tells us that this pain may still live under the surface, stirring up emotional unrest, and that's okay because we're not broken, we're healing. But the promise comes with the commitment card, which is showing us that what's possible is real and grounded love is available to us. But it begins with a commitment to ourselves, okay? We must choose ourselves, honor our worth, and stop abandoning our own needs, okay? The love we want will meet us in the space where we've already chosen to stay. But again, remember, you got to set the intention first, okay? So for those in relationships, if you are partnered up right now, today may stir up emotional tension. The abandoned card might reflect on a period of feeling emotionally disconnected or unsupported in this or maybe even past relationships. Maybe communication has been off, or maybe even we've been weathering separate storms, right? Meaning 2 individuals dealing with separate problems, okay? So the emotional storm reminds us not to suppress these feelings. Now is the time for heart-centered conversations, okay? Now it's time for heart-centered conversations. But the presence of the commitment card is very powerful. It affirms that the bond can deepen if both partners are willing to show up fully. The number 6 reinforces the message that today is about mending, not masking. It's about returning our shared foundation and reaffirming our promises to love, honor, and grow together. So let's lean in on these principles, okay? So I got a journal prompt if you guys want to write this down as we go ahead and close out the collective reading. And it is as such. What truth am I being asked to see right now? And how can it set me free in love, purpose, and peace? All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy this, and I'm gonna share it in the chat. I want to share it on the phone, but I can't. Let me see if I can share it on YouTube. All right. So for those who's just now coming in, welcome, welcome, welcome. Shout out to you, Peace, Love, Health, and Wealth. We are doing a collective general love and oracle. The general money and collective love reading, okay? And so we will be doing the individual, daily, or whatever readings that you want in another live after this one, okay? But this live here, in particular, again, is only going to be the daily collective reading. So every single night, you can count on 2 lives from me. The first one is going to be the collective reading, and then the second one is going to be the individuals, okay? So after we go ahead and get this affirmation here, not affirmation, but journal prompt, then we're going to go ahead and shut this one down, and then we're going to open back up for the collective reading. All right, y'all. All right, what's up, Ann? How you doing? So, Ann, in about 2 minutes, I'm going to shut this live down, and then I'm going to open this one back up. I'm going to open it back up for another reading. But this was just the daily collective reading, and then so I'm gonna come back on the free live tarot readings. I'm gonna come back on that one, and we're gonna do everything we need to do. All right. So y'all could probably go ahead and head over there. If y'all want, y'all can go ahead and head over to the other live, because soon as this one ends, I'm gonna go ahead and open up for that one. Okay. So I'm already over there in the chat posting hearts. I'm going to post some green hearts in the chat real fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Even though that's not green hearts. 2, 3, 4. All right, let me copy them hearts. Hey, whoa, buddy. There we go. All right, I see Bright over there. All right, I'm waiting for the rest of y'all to pull up over there on the next live. Oh, I need to do a tiny URL too. I forgot. All right, so let me take this live that we on now, make a tiny URL out of it, send it to the phone. Then once I send it to the phone, then we can make that a requirement for people. All right, so let me go to tinyurl.com. Oh, you know what? It'll take too long by me doing it on the computer. All right, y'all go ahead, head over there to the other live, and then I'll see y'all over there in 1 second. All right. So peace, love, health, and wealth. Anything else, put it back on the shelf. Why? Because I ain't buying it. Peace. Oh, and for those who's over there watching on Twitch, make sure y'all come over here to the YouTube Sacred Self Healing Center. All right, or you could put @Sacred Self HC. @Sacred Self HC. All right, I'm out, y'all. Peace.